All right, we're back on. We're back in business. Let me just get the chat up here. What's going on, people? Welcome back to another live stream. Let me just move this over here. Apologies, there's no Asian session today. I've just been enjoying some time off the charts during the day and chilling a little bit more. But yeah, we'll jump on a London session instead, see if we get some good volume. Asia didn't really move too much anyway, so it doesn't look like we missed too much, which is good. But yeah, we're here for a new session. Right, let me just get TradingView set up because I didn't have a time to kind of move it all around. So I just jumped off a one-to-one call with one of the members, so I just jumping on the charts now. Let me make this a little bit better. Let me bring this down. There we go. Cool. All right. Yeah, I'll let a few more people join in. Give me a few more minutes. We'll send the link. We'll get everyone going, and then we'll get fired up, ready for the session. Let's have a look what news we got going on today. I think we have some. Do we have some big news today? Is it today or tomorrow? Let me see. You got Canadian dollar CPI, which could be good if you guys trade Canadian dollar or oil. But main US news is going to be FOMC on Wednesday or Thursday, depending on where you guys are based. For me, it's on Thursday. So yeah, FOMC is going to be a very, very big day. A very, very big day. Excuse me. Yo, what's going on, man? Let me send in the link everywhere. Let me get Telegram open, and then we'll let a few more people join in, and then we'll start breaking down gold for the day. I haven't done any analysis yet today, so we'll completely break down gold from scratch. I took a little $1,000 position on gold yesterday, like 10 ticks, very small move. So let's see if we can get another one of them today. Also, a few Mac users, Top Step is back, allowing people to sign up with TradeAvate. So you guys who trade on Mac can trade on TradeAvate now, which is good to have it back. Thoughts on future trading Oz 200? I've never actually traded Jake. I've watched it briefly before, but it's pretty choppy from what I've seen. Let me just have a quick look how it moved here. If you're based in Australia and you want to trade it in Australia, sometimes it can move well during Asia, and sometimes it can just range, to be honest. It looks like it still has main moves in like the US session, which is kind of a bit pointless, to be honest. I mean, you get some nice moves in Asia, but the main moves recently seem to come in the US session, so it's almost slightly pointless. If you're gonna trade it in like London or New York, then I would focus on like Nasdaq, the Dow, Russell. You're gonna have much cleaner moves on there. Let me just let Zoom guys in. We've got everyone ready to go. Alright, we're in. We're in, we're in. That moves over here. Cool. Alright, Zoom guys, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another stream. Tuesday, what time is it? Right, wait, one more minute. I'll tell you what's going on, man. One more minute, and then we'll let this hourly close, and then we'll start breaking down gold. I'll clean up some of these levels as well. We'll get rid of these. These played out very well yesterday. You know, all of our liquidity points from yesterday, for you guys who traded into New York, got absolutely smashed. So we were talking about yesterday, these lows getting grabbed, and then these highs getting grabbed. So, you know, after gold grabbed these lows, ripped up like 100 ticks, which is, yeah, an absolutely insane move. Respected that level on the, what am I on here? I meant to click on 4 hourly. 3 hour actually, nice. I faked out there, broke back above, grabbed the lows. So yeah, big pushes on gold yesterday. All of our liquidity levels got absolutely smashed. You know, gold pushed up like, what, 100 ticks? I only took 10 of it. But still great. Hi, hey Monkey, what's going on? Dark Zek, hello man, what's going on? Alright, let's do it. Let's start breaking down gold. I'm gonna get rid of all these levels, and we're gonna start from scratch. Start from scratch, see what's going on here on gold for the day. See what moves we've got coming. Let me just make sure I'm sharing my screen. Cool, there we go. Alright, let me get rid of the levels on the futures as well. Actually, I'll leave these ones fine. But yeah, if anyone traded Asia today, it had a little sell-off. It wasn't the biggest of a move. I mean, it kind of came in like 3:30. I don't trade Asia that late, but yeah, ended up having like a 30-tick sell-off. But let's see what we got going on for Goldie today. Oh, it's a pretty nice instant top wick on this weekly time frame. Back at this resistance on gold, pretty nice. Daily closed bullish, but still, yeah. So yesterday closed very strong. And the dailies closed back above this very key level here on the currency chart, which on the futures I believe is above 1950. Let me just have a quick look. Yeah, so daily on gold on the futures chart is closed back above 1950, which is a very, very big level. So gold is very, very bullish. You're kind of seeing a little retracement, but you're also right now coming back down into big daily support. So let's do it. Let's just go straight to the hourly. See what we got going on here. You got this level here on gold on the hourly, where you may start to see some bounces. I think you may drive lower. If you get closures below on gold, then you could be coming to fulfill some of this range like this, which was a nice 25 tick range. I think you're going to come up and grab some hourly highs first on gold. You haven't really come up and liquidated any highs. Let's have a look. So this was the little liquidity grab in Asia, broke back below, came back up, retested this level, had a nice little sell-off. On the 30-minute time frame on gold, you've had this rejection here. You've come back up, you've grabbed the previous 30-minute high and trying to push back down. So kind of got resistance right there. How many ticks is this little range on gold from here to here? This is 20 ticks, amazing. Yeah, let's do the intraday levels on the future chart before I go down to the currency. So this was the level from Asia. So let's grab this. That resistance right there. Big resistance broke above, coming back down to retest the support. But you've also broken below this level, retested and pushed down. Gold. No, so I was on the currency there. Now I'm looking at the gold futures. Currency chart is currency charts for my 5-minute, and then the futures chart is 30 and 15. So we're just looking at the 30 here. You've come back down. The 30-minute on gold hasn't actually closed below the previous low. So if we look at the hourly, because you just had that hourly close, yeah, I think you'll probably come and grab the hourly low actually. So if you're going to see a retracement on gold, it's looking like we're going to come back down and liquidate this hourly low, which is this previous 30 low here. So we'll see how we react around there. You've already kind of broken this level, retested it twice, and already kind of started to see a little a little dip lower of what, 10, came down 12 ticks there. And the next, the kind of next big 30 level is going to be more so down here. If you do get some strong closures, you're going to be looking at there, but that's kind of where you already want to be shorting. So that's the 30 levels there on gold. Let's make this a little bit bigger so we can see. Now on the 15, how's the 15 looking? 15 is looking a little bit choppy. You know, it's expected that we're coming down into this level. Closed bearish, tried to push down, wicked out this little double top, had a pretty steep drive lower. So now we've created resistance here as well, like this. There's going to be our 15-minute range, which is 10 ticks. So it's a bit too tight of a range trading the 15 just yet. But that's going to be the 50-minute range. And if we close below this, we could be looking for shorts down into the 30 level. Now, if we have a look at the 5-minute on Goldie here. Have a look at the 5-minute, what's going on. So we've had this retracement in Asia, had this continuation back down. I think Ron got some lovely shorts. I can't remember where Ron got the shorts from, but yeah, Ron's already running some pretty beautiful shorts on gold from like somewhere, I think it was like maybe up in these regions or somewhere up here, which is already like 30 ticks, which is amazing. But yeah, on this 5 on gold, could be coming to grab this high here or this high here before potentially seeing that push back down. Because we're creeping down. 5-minute is closed incredibly bearish, no bottom wick, instantly pushing up. So 5-minute may come up and grab some 5-minute highs. You've probably got a little trend line coming on down here as well that you may see grabbed. What do you have? Yeah, so you got a trend line like that. So, you know, anyone who's jumping in shorts of this trend line here, their stops are going to be right there. So you may even see gold spike out these highs before then having a potential push back down. So if we could see something like that for that 30 and hourly to continue pushing down, then yeah, that could be a pretty nice play. So we've got some nice levels for the day on gold. Now we just want to see some breakouts. See some breakouts on gold. Let me just adjust this trend line like this. So what is it? Yeah, wait for the first 15-minute closure here of the session. YouTube fam, drop a little like. I already started sharing my screen before you guys even got 10 likes. Look at that. Let me just share my other screen. We got FOMC tomorrow, which is going to be very important. Let me just wrong screen. There we go. Yeah, well, it's technically for me on Thursday, but for most of you guys trading in London or the US, you got FOMC on Wednesday, which is going to be very, very big. You've got a big week this week. So you'll probably see gold have some pretty big moves. Some pretty big moves this week. You may even get some big moves today pre-FOMC tomorrow. You may see some, you know, profit taking, balancing out positions. Yeah, you could see some pretty nice moves on gold today. Asia had, I wouldn't say it was the cleanest of moves, but Asia did end up, you know, a nice liquidity grab, break below, retested this level, ended up having a little 20-tick sell-off. Probably would have got stopped out somewhere running in profit with this wick. But yeah, this 30 is finding some nice support here on gold. I think you're going to come down and grab this low, which is the hourly low. As long as you don't close below it, yeah, you could see a retracement on gold. Or if you close incredibly bearish, then you may just keep pushing down. But this is going to be a level where you're going to expect gold to have some sort of retracement from. So yeah, there's that 5 minute just flipping bearish. Let me just get Ninja up. Let me just log into Ninja. Ninja. But yeah, top step. I've got trader bait back up for you guys who are wanting to use wanting to trade on top step, but trade on Mac. Trader bait are all back up and running. See how Nasdaq closed yesterday as well. I'm already on it. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at Nasdaq. So you just grab the previous lows down gold. Slightly choppy yesterday on Nas in the US session by the looks of it. Bearish doji candle yesterday. See, was there any real opportunities to trade it? I don't think so. Where's US session? Nah, pretty choppy. Retest that level, retest the support. Yeah, pretty choppy moves on Nas yesterday. Like I said, I didn't trade US session at all yesterday. It looks like it was pretty damn choppy. Took some more 8.5 pips on Nas. 8.5 pips is a good, man. Yeah, it was very choppy. Very choppy. It's kind of in this little horrible 30-minute range. And then once it did break out, you know, retested, and then came into instant resistance again. So yeah, it was pretty messy. Even gold was actually quite messy. Whereas the New York Open, New York Open's here, kind of bearish, bullish. Finally broke out and came up to grab our highs. Wasn't the cleanest of moves, but I'd say it's probably cleaner than Nas. 30 ticks into the highs. Crazy how easy it is to scalp some ticks in New York. Yeah, it is, man. It's very easy because the ranges are so much bigger. I mean, you know, just even trading, you know, from here down into here is like almost 30 points. Yeah, the ranges are much nicer. Like even what's these from like this support to this resistance is like 40 ticks, which is huge. But yeah, these were the liquidity highs that we marked out yesterday on the London stream for gold to come and grab. End up ripping them beautifully. Took a while to finally close out of. You know, you would have had your range like this. Finally broke out, came back down, retested, and then it actually ended up having a nice little push. But I didn't come in until like what 5 p.m. London time, which is p.m. New York session. But yeah, it is like I say, man. On gold, if you're just going for like 10 ticks, 10, 20, 30 ticks in the US session, you can catch it almost in like 1 5-minute candle. Yeah, you can catch it very quick. 10 ticks, 100%. Yeah, like honestly, it's not hard. I took a very small. I took the retracement we spoke about in towards the end of London. Right before I jumped on the call, where is it on the 30? Very simple bounce. Yeah, I took this little move here. From like down here up and to grab these previous 30-minute highs. That was like 10 ticks. I took 10 ticks, didn't even care about the New York session. And that was at what, like 9:30 London time. I just so happened to jump back on the charts before the call and saw it was a lovely bounce of support. Hadn't yet grabbed any 30-minute highs. Needed to come up and retest this level. Could have held much longer, but I didn't really care. Could have held for like 25. I took 10 and I was out. Yeah, you need 100 ticks. I'll have 10, even 5 and no drawdown. Yeah, 100%, man, 100%. That's the thing. As long as you're reacting to the level as well, yeah, you can. For the most part, you can. I mean, most of our trades are like 0 drawdown, which is it's pretty good. The one I took yesterday literally had 0 drawdown. I can't remember where my long was from, but it's like from literally somewhere right down here. Just a very small bounce. Didn't close below the lows. Had to come and re-grab the highs, and that was it. It was just 10 ticks right there. Yeah, because I didn't even watch New York. I couldn't care less about New York. Just hit your levels and retest up. Yeah, that's the thing, man. I was like, so I had my level like this, I believe, or like somewhere like this, maybe just below there. And I was like, pretty much, yeah, as soon as price came down into it, it would just take it long. I just wanted to see how price was going to react. Well, give me 2 seconds. Hi, buddy. Sorry guys, my dog started going ape shit. But yeah, it's literally based off. I mean, we're talking through it. Where am I lagging here? So if I go to here, yeah, it was literally just playing this little range, and you know, I was like, you know, if gold's gonna even break this level, it's at least gonna have a bounce up to re-grab the previous 30-minute highs. And by the time you grab the previous 30-minute highs, there's already 15. You know, if it keeps retracing back up into this overall level, then, you know, from down here up into there, it's like 30. But I was like, if gold's going to have a push down, it's going to at least grab our 30-minute highs. Didn't close below the low, which is where my stop would have been. Respected it, bounced, and that was it. Hey, I think you took the same position actually, David. I think you sent it. You said you took the same position. I think we got taken out. The trail stops at like the same point, I believe. Where was it? I can't remember where it was around. Maybe like around there. Was it like 47.9? I think it was. Like what, 18 tick runner, and ended up smashing like 30. Happened at a weird time. Like I said, I was just fortunate enough that I was on the charts and saw it. So look at that, we're just grabbing the previous lows there. It's a strong level as well, you know. It's a level you may want to start reacting off soon as well. Yeah, that was it. Like I said, I didn't even trade New York yesterday. Couldn't care less about New York. And that's the thing, for you guys who are like wanting to, you know, day trade and scalp, shouldn't be spending any more than 2 to 3 hours on the charts each day, any more than that. If you're trading London and then you're trading US as well, you're going to burn yourself out. I got in a 1947.1. Yeah, this is very nice. So where was that? 1947.1. So you got off this bounce. That was actually nice. So 15 closed back above retested. So yeah, 1947.1. Yeah, man, you bounced up like 23 ticks. It's amazing. Calm down, Sammy. Come here, buddy. Chill. People playing on his beach, he's like freaking out. It's not your beach, buddy. It's okay, buddy. And yeah, it's just how important that execution is. 15 has the 50 looking a bit choppy. A little bit choppy. Didn't come and grab the previous 15-minute low yet. But the 30 has already grabbed previous 30-minute highs, so you don't want to be jumping in this just yet. Because you grab the highs. If you hadn't grabbed the highs, you could be looking for a bounce off this support back up into here for like 15, but it's already grabbed previous 30-minute highs. I don't think you have on the hourly. Yes, you haven't. See, for all this little push down here on gold, you haven't grabbed any hourly highs. Sammy, chill, buddy. So, pretty much, I mean, it's going to 40 minutes around. I'd like to take a trade before then, but pretty much, plan of action is if gold on this hourly time frame doesn't close below this low, it's pretty much going to be exactly the same as the setup that I spoke about. You see it close back above here. The next wick will come back down, retest, and then that's when you could be seeing that retracement back up. So yeah, it could give a potentially nice play. What's going on, Harry? Good to have you back in the chat, man. I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. Hope you're doing good as well, man. Aiden's back in the building. What up, Aiden? Aiden's back. You know, I have to ask about the pound. Yeah, let's do it, man. Let's do it. I like breaking down the pound. Even though I don't trade it, I actually like breaking it down. So, yeah, let's have a look, man. Let's have a look. Can't remember when we broke it down last. Did we break it down yesterday? I don't think so. Did we break? I don't remember. Maybe we did. Pretty damn choppy on the pound. So, now have a look at the daily in a second. I'm just gonna draw up some little intraday levels. It's kind of got a little double bottom on pound futures right now. You got a little resistance, like it's quite choppy. You got resistance there. But this double bottom's interesting. Hey guys, what's going on, Aiden, man? Good to have you back in, man. But yeah, pound futures daily came back up, retested this level, closed back bearish, and hasn't yet grabbed the previous daily low, which you'll very likely see grabbed. So on an intraday perspective, on the pound futures, yeah, potential shorts back down into that double bottom could be nice, man. I would wait for where's your potential short level? Yeah, I mean anywhere in here, as long as you can get a risk to reward that's worth it. What's that? 10 points. That 10 ticks back down to there. It's not huge, but it's not bad. It's quite choppy though. You've already came back up. You've liquidated these highs, pushed lower. Same here. You've already grabbed these highs, pushed lower. Little left shoulder head, right shoulder there. So there's no real liquidity levels to come up and grab. I mean, you may spike into there. If you get shorts from there, then amazing. Yeah, I think pound to keep pushing down into daily lows looks pretty nice to me, man. Hi Aaron, what's going on, man? What up? What up? Good to have you on the stream. So you got gold bouncing already. 15's trapped in this little level. You're already grabbing this high. The more you react and reject this trend line, the more likely you're going to see a push up here on gold. So you're going to be buying into this trend line liquidity soon. You've already grabbed that first liquidity high. But the main high, if you can get a retracement back down into here, back up into there, is potentially 11 ticks. Anyone who's trying to short this trend line on gold right now is going to be trying to do something like this, looking for this play down. So you know there's going to be a lot of liquidity sitting above this high. So at any rejection here, I want to be looking to see if we can get this push back up into this level and hopefully buy into that. And if you keep pushing even higher, amazing. Owlie's grabbed the previous Owlie low and rejected it pretty strong. How many ticks is already off that rejection? What? Almost 10? There you go. There's that nice rejection off that trend line here. 15's just created a little double top there as well. We could have a long here in a second. Stop will be below the low. If this next 5 opens with an instant bottom wick, we could be looking to buy gold here. If it comes back down, regrabs the previous 5-minute low, longs back up into this high, break-even point is going to be 10 ticks, and if it can push up and spike a little bit higher, you may see a nice push. So I would like to see this close with this nice rejection. Everyone tries to jump in shorts, and I want to be buying into that. And this Audi's looking nice here. Let me go back to the 30-minute close in what, 7 minutes as well. 30 minutes failing to close below these lows, just wicked it out. Bottom wick on the next 30, and you could be seeing gold retrace a lot of this Asian move. This is looking to be a nice little setup actually. Let me make sure I got the demo account up and ready to go. Pippies, yeah, get some pippies, man. Get some pipperoonies. At least, if this was to give a nice retracement, I'd give at least 10 to 15 to runners into 20. Well, let me see, 10 contracts. I'll probably go in 5 at first, and I'll add in again. I want to see how the fills are going to be. So what we want to see is this rejection, next 5-minute grab, the 5-minute low with an instant bottom wick, And then we want to be buying up into this here. We could get a nice trend line breakout and, you know, even push much higher. So it's going to close in like what, 30 seconds here? 30-second close here on Goldie. Thirty's holding that support pretty well. Grab the lows one more time. So your stop loss is going to be below here for like 4 ticks for a potential 16. Alright, 3 seconds here on gold. Futures chart's already opened. Instant top wick, which is fine. Would you enter on the break of the current high? I would rather enter. So once this pushes, I would like to see this push down and grab the low. And then I would enter on the break of wherever that high is going to be. So if this now comes back down and grabs this 5-minute low, I'd rather enter on the break of this high. Because if you come back up to create a new high and re-break a zone high, then you could see a nice push. And this is the last 5 of the 30 as well. Which,
1952.4, right?
Yeah, around there, man. Yeah, that's nice. Let me see here. Yeah, 1952.4, yeah. But because this is the last 5 of the 30, I may wait for that 30. Because if the 30 is going to close like this, you're going to get a next bottom wick, which you have to survive anyway before pushing up. But so far, it is pushing down nicely. 15's a little bit choppy. But it's not closed yet, so you're just grabbing that low. If you all of a sudden get some big rejections, I'll consider it, but I'd rather wait for the break. Sorry, the next wick on the 30 low. So you just re-grab the lows on the futures chart there. 1952 has just been liquidated. Potential pretty easy 15-tick move out on gold. So yeah, I'm just gonna wait for the 30 close because, like I say, if you jump in the last 5 of the 30, you got to then survive that next 30 top or bottom wick. So I'm gonna wait for this 30 close in 3 minutes. Hopefully it doesn't moon. But yeah, I'm gonna wait for the close. Like I say, the futures chart's already grabbed the previous 5-minute low, but I still think the currency chart's gonna grab it. If it doesn't grab it in this current 5-minute, it will grab it in the next low of the next wick of the 30-minute low.
Yeah.
And it could give. You come back down, grab these lows, take a position from there. It could give at least to come and grab these highs. 15 ticks, same as the hourly. If the hourly doesn't start to flip bullish, you'll see the next hourly come back down, retest, and then to come and grab the hourly highs. Yeah, 15. Potentially come back up into these, potentially 20. Which is looking nice. It's looking nice. There you go. So we're coming down that a little bit more now. Like I say, anyone who is trying to trade this trend line is going to be shorting here, stops above here or above here. It'll be break even as soon as you kind of grab this high. So it looks like there's a nice retail trap off this trend line.
I mean, you can't lose if you play both sides.
Exactly, man. Exactly. Play both sides with no stop loss, and you'll never lose.
Yeah.
40 people on YouTube, guys, drop a little like for the stream. We're going to have a trade here soon. I'm grabbing the previous 5-minute low here. Going to see how this 30 is going to close. So let's try on the daily. What we thought? Let's have a look, man. Let's have a look. Let me make this a little bit bigger. Yeah, it looks pretty nice actually. I would probably have it drawn through the first 2 wicks. Let me see how long we got. We got 30 seconds. Let's have a quick look. So I'd probably have been looking at it from like this. Yeah, like this. But you're actually breaking out of it here on the daily. And the daily's closed bullish, so yeah, gold's breaking out of this trend line that's been in place since what, back in May. So you never know. You can easily see gold on the currency chart spike back up into 1950 off the back of FOMC.
10 seconds.
But yeah, that trend line's quite nice, man. That's nice. I just would bring it through them wicks as well. And yeah, you could see a spike up. There you go. So you have, let me see here.
Gap down on futures.
Yeah, you got an instant push down. You got a little gap down on the futures. Let me see if I can pop this out. You got no top wick on. Yeah, big gap down future. I don't think the futures feels going to be too good here. Oh.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Pushing. I actually was about to take a little long. I couldn't pop up in time. On the flip of this 5. It's not. Damn. I was about to put in this little buy stop here. If it comes back down, I'll re-enter. But there was a nice little flip on that. That little one. Respected the lows. That 30-minute on the futures is a bit weird, but futures is just what we execute off, not really what I analyze off, to be honest. Let me just see how this 5's gonna push. But yeah, I was gonna say that would have been a lovely entry. Because you got the bottom wick on the currency chart, re-grab the lows, never closed below this level.
Stops would have been like 2 pips already.
Yeah, which is amazing. Which is great. If it drives from here, I'm gonna be pissed. I hope it doesn't. I hope it comes back down.
Yeah, we could still enter after this spike closes.
Yeah, definitely, man. I think it will still give a retest.
Yeah.
But yeah, there is no bottom wick on the futures chart, which you don't. I mean, I don't. Like I said, I don't really bias it off that, but it's rare for the futures chart to close with no wick as well. Yeah, there, yeah. But the reason that little 5-minute flip there would have been nice because it was an instant bottom wick. With the 30 closing respecting the previous 30 low, failed to close below, so respecting support pretty well. So if I was in this, I'd probably be break even anyway. I should have just market executed. Not looking like it's going to drive just yet, which is good. As long as you can still hover around this level, I think we'll still get another entry. Another entry here on Goldie. There you go, firing this pushing down, so I would have been probably been break even, starting to manage. There's no bottom wick on the 15 either. But yeah, it's a really strong level on gold. It's a really strong level where, yeah, I think this hourly, yeah, is gonna see quite a nice bounce. 15 to 20 tick bounce here on gold.
Yeah, this would have been a break even.
Yeah. If it creates a new low, it would have been. How do I change this? Let's see, we've got what, 40 seconds here? Let me just turn this off. I need to get the tunes on. Yeah, there you go. So 5 minutes not flipping below. She would have been stopped at break even there. Next level for reaction is going to be here. Now the futures chart's given that bottom wick, which is a bit nicer. Yeah, futures chart's given a finally given a bottom wick there. So it's not looking like we're ready to push up just yet. On gold, 5 minutes just closed below the previous low. So we're still bearish now. You didn't wick out this low, you've actually closed below it. So you closed below the previous low. So now if you, same again to this one. See if you close below or if you hold above. Oh, there you go. Pound. That wasn't even much now. Pound, yeah, respect that resistance, grab the lows, instant reaction back up. Too choppy for me to want to take it personally. Yeah, little 10 tick move, not bad. I think on gold, if we come and re-break this 30 low, then I think you're gonna have just an overall big push down. But if you respect this low, you could see the retracement. 15's messy, yeah, very man, very. Yeah, I'm just watching. I just kind of watching this little 15 range, because this 15 range on gold is what 10 ticks. I really want to trade a 10 tick range, to be honest, unless it's like going to be a very nice setup. Yeah, so I think this 5's going to at least come and wick out this previous 5 minute low. Whether we close below or not, we'll have to see. On the 1 minute, it's trying to hit the previous low, but not able to yet. Yeah, I think it's going to grab it. There's going to be some buyers sitting below this low. So whether you wick it out or you close above, you're going to at least come and grab this low for a potential push up. You kind of do have this little left shoulder. This is the head. This is the right shoulder level here as well. But it's a very tight level. Gold sell. I'll only go short on gold if it breaks and closes below this 30-minute low. Too many rejections on this 30 to want to jump in. Because you want to be reactive off pretty much all of this level, unless you close below. If you close below this low here, then yeah, I'll absolutely flip it short. Absolutely. But I'll be very surprised if you don't liquidate some highs in the trend line. Hey man, gotta go. All good man, no worries. All good, all good. No worries man. All good. So just looking at that previous low there. Let me just make these charts a little bit bigger. Yeah, this will be my low. If this gets broken, you're gonna see a pretty even wicked out. Even if you just wick out this low, the fact that you wicked out that many times, you keep wicking out, you're probably just gonna crack it. Which at that point I will consider some shorts, but I'll be very surprised if gold doesn't come and rip these highs first. Let's get the trading playlist on the go. So you're grabbing the previous 5-minute low on gold, tapping back into this support. How long you got? We're 10 minutes into this 30. Yeah, nowhere to flip shorts until we break this. If you break this, yeah, you never know. If you break this low, then the range is actually to be pretty nice. But want to see a nice little bounce from this level first. Oh, look at the pound futures reacting after wicking out them lows. Huge reaction. Doesn't look familiar? Yeah, GCU is the wrong one. GCZ. So GC is the ticker on gold, and then the letter after that is the contract band. So GCZ, Z for December. So you see here, GC, because we're trading the December contracts now. Thank you, Yellow man. No worries. So you got U is September, V October, X November, and then Z December. Does Euro futures move like Euro USD? Yeah, it's exactly the same, man. Exactly the same. So you never closed below the previous low there on gold on the 5, which is interesting. I may look for some longs soon. Yeah, Euro futures is the exact same as Euro USD. So for people who are wanting to trade on Top Step but still like trading currencies, you can still just trade the currency futures. And you're going to have way better executions and way better fills. And less possibility of shit happening like my Forex funds. As soon as we get a bottom wick on this 5 on gold, I'm going to try and look for some longs here. Probably on the break of the high, maybe. Stops are going to be pretty tight as well, which is good. Come down, create a bottom wick, re-break its high. What, stop's going to be like, what, $500 for a potential 1 to 3 risk to reward? So there you go, there's that bottom wick. 15 is quite choppy, but it's 5 minutes never closed below the previous 5-minute low. And this is the last 5 of the 15. If you break this liquidity low though, then it's not valid. Which is yo, man. I think it's kind of, if it doesn't break that low, you may have a buy stop here and gold in a second. Around 1951.9. But the range is very. Oh, there you go, you cracked the previous low. No, no shorts. Sorry, no longs. No longs, no longs, no longs. You've broken that previous low.
That's good, isn't it?
Sorry if it's a rookie question. That's all good, man. No such thing as a rookie question. But yeah, like if any 5-minute candle opens with no top or bottom wick, then you know that's probably going to be the false move. So like on this 5-minute, the 5-minute opens and instantly pushes up with no bottom wick, well then you know that could be the top wick for then to flip bearish. That it has to come back down and create that bottom wick first. Sorry, create the bottom wick. So if the 5-minute opens and instantly pushes down with no top wick, then that could be the bottom wick for it to then flip back bullish and push higher. So the way the candles open is yeah, very important. God, thank you. Yeah, no worries, man. No worries. Gold sells to 1949.5. If you break this low, yeah, that's pretty much the same level I've got here, which is actually looking like we're going to. If we get a closure here below this support on the 15, yeah, I'm gonna look for some shorts. I don't think it'll be plain sailing all the way down to there. You're gonna see a lot of noise around this level here. 1950 is gonna be a much nice target. Because all of this level at any point, if you jump in shorts, it can bounce against you. But yeah, if you get closures like bearish, then yeah, the next level will be like here. Yeah, 1949. Yeah, 1950 there as well. Yeah, that level's looking nice. Oh no, you got some of that good rain. Oh, of course, closure.
Yeah,
That's horrible. Course closure, fuck, that sucks. 4 hours looking bearish. Yeah, let's see how's that 4 hour. Hourly is probably looking quite bearish now as well. So the previous hourly rejected. Now it's coming back down, grabbing the previous hourly low. I still think you're going to see a pretty big top wick first. 4 hours bearish, but it is also coming into this massive level here. Like this is a big level. Still quite far away down, but yeah, 1950 is huge. It is a big level. So you may have to flip it bearish soon. Now he's tapping into, 30's re-tapping into these lows. Which the more you tap into that, you're very likely going to see it broke. Now you would have wanted to see that low respected. See, this 5 minutes going to close in 10 seconds here. 15 close here as well. 15 is about to break below the support, which is quite nice. You're going to get an instant top wick. Retest the level, stops above the highs. So you got an instant top wick there on gold. So if you can have a short, I mean stops is going to have to be, so you could have a short here on gold, but stops is going to have to be above here. Because it hasn't grabbed any of these 5 minute highs. Just have a continuation back down. 15, yeah, so 15 has now closed below this level for the first time this morning, which is nice. You bounced off this resistance. So this 5 minute can flip bearish. You may see a nice push on gold. I haven't put it in just yet. I would prefer to see a wick this high, but maybe asking for a bit too much because you haven't wicked any 5 minute highs. Any of these haven't been grabbed. Back to all the way up here. So if we can grab them highs first, as soon as them highs get grabbed, I'll look for a sell stop. Where's my tool? So if you can just wick out these highs, and the 5 minutes then it's gonna flip, 15 is gonna flip back bearish. Yeah, you may see a nice push. And then as soon as that 30 breaks that low, yeah, you could see a pretty steep wick. Unless the 15 closes back above and it's a fake out, then you can reconsider longs. But as long as the 15 trades below that level, you just want to be reacting to that. But 80 pips on gold. Good shit, man. 80 pips, amazing. Good job. Very good job. 80 pips, full position. Take the rest of the week off. You got FOMC tomorrow as well. So tomorrow is probably going to be a no trading day in the US. That's for sure. I'll be surprised if you see London move. You never know, it may. But yeah, you'll be very careful trading tomorrow. But you may even, like I say, you may even see some big pushes today, pre-FOMC, the day before. You could see some spikes. If the 5 minute pushes from here, I'm not going to take it. I need some highs grabbed. I need to come and grab some highs. Did anyone else on Zoom take any US plays? Taking a US plays? Good man. Oh yeah, I saw your bounce in Discord. How many ticks was that?
Ended up in 5 really. 4 or
5
with commissions and taking partials.
Yeah.
I need to work on holding longer.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
It would have been an absolute banger, like genuine. Probably would have been the best trade of the year for me.
Oh shit, really? How much did it push?
It went. I'll tell you now.
Why some prop firms don't allow holding overnight on futures positions? Because futures positions to hold overnight, the margins required are huge. So yeah, you don't really see a lot of swing trading futures traders because the requirements to hold positions overnight is very, very large. In FX it's different because it's not regulated, but in futures to overhold positions overnight is you need a lot. Gonna stream it too. Yeah, David, I saw that. Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's fucking insane. Fair play to him. It's absolutely insane. It's absolutely crazy. Man, my internet's been really shit today. Ooh, there you go. 5 minutes closed. Back above the range. So potential 15-minute fake out here on gold. I'm not gonna jump back in though. I want to see more volume. Like I say, we still got this liquidity in play, but I need some more volume from this. Grab the high in the futures. Yeah, it did. Just grab the highs. Yeah, it didn't grab the lows at like 1951 on the 0.4 on the futures either. Which is interesting. But this 15 has no bottom weight. 5 minutes. 5 minutes looking a bit choppy here though. I need to see some more volume in this. 5 minutes looking very, very choppy. And you've re-grabbed these lows. And yeah. 15 still has no bottom weight, but it's looking pretty choppy. How many ticks is these little moves? 4. So it's a very, very tight range around gold. On Goldie. Goldie. Man, the internet's been garbage today. What the hell? I'm not lagging for you guys on Zoom, am I?
No.
No, I don't know. My internet's been really shit today.
This one here.
Oh, let's have a look. Oh,
Yeah.
let me get this bigger. Damn, what's that? That's another 1 minute snipe as well. Look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a. Oh man. Oh man. Even a one contract runner. Wowee. What time is that? Just after 3 o'clock. Wow, yeah. Was it off this pump here?
Yeah.
Oh. It's like,
Yeah.
what was that? 24. That's on the. Yeah, that's a. Oh. Whoa, like a one contract one would almost been like $1,000. Holy shit.
Yeah. And I'm gonna trade just one.
Yeah. 10 contracts, $10,000.
Yeah. I don't know. But it is, I'm glad it happened because it gives me another opportunity to write down my thoughts and process
Absolutely.
emotions.
Absolutely.
So I know there's a lot of work to still be done,
Yeah. How many ticks was that even into, we had your TP at like 26. How many was that?
What do you mean?
See where you got your TP set?
Yeah.
How many ticks was that? Just that little whole push?
Just to the TP.
Yeah.
Fuck, was it gone now?
That's quite nice.
On this chart here, it was 24, 25.
24, yeah, very nice. Very, very nice.
Yeah. I just took partials. I really don't know why. Emotions, I guess. And then I just brought it up.
Yeah.
I just trailed, and then Elwick just had me out.
Ooh, look at this 5 on gold. About to close back bearish again, look at this. Fucking hell, gold's looking choppy. Ooh, 15. So 15's about to crack it. 5 minutes choppy, but it's about to break back below. So you could have stops above this 15 high. 7 ticks. Pretty messy though. Pretty messy. 1 minute's bearish, bullish, bearish. See how it closes. If you get an instant top wick, I'll consider some sells. So 5 minutes close back bearish, below the lows, no top wick, push down. There's a very small top wick, very small top wick.
1950 could be a nice target.
Yeah, I think it might be. Look how choppy we are here.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Very choppy.
I don't think I'm going to trade NAS for a while also.
Nah, I don't. I honestly don't. I don't touch NAS at all anymore. Couldn't care less
I
about
was
it.
just talking yesterday to myself.
Yeah.
And yeah, looking at US, it was like, holy cow, just a different animal.
Yeah, I think there's way. I mean, still think S&P is fucking way cleaner than NAS. You just trade bigger size,
Yeah.
but I think it's way cleaner. NAS is very manipulated now, and more people try and get into trading NAS. The more it's gonna just fuck around even more. Fuck, if I could be easier trading the.
Both 14th and 15th in round 15. And then they're both improving.
Yeah, NAS. There's definitely way cleaner instruments. I think gold moves way cleaner than NAS, to be honest.
Yeah, it does.
Fucking way cleaner.
Looking back in my journal and my records, my gold trades far outweigh NAS.
Yeah. I mean, unless
So-
like.
so-
Sorry, mate, go on. You're good.
No.
Yeah, I mean, like unless you fully like mastered gold, there's no reason to switch to anything else. Like I say, you can catch what 30 ticks on gold a week and live a very good life, which is not difficult to do. So I couldn't care less about NAS. NAS, the thing is with NAS is like the tops and bottom wicks don't work as well, because NAS can create like multiple tops and bottom wicks in the exact same 5 minute, multiple times as well. Whereas gold, it doesn't move as crazy volatile. But yeah, I think if I was just going to trade US, I would still trade just gold. But if I was going to trade like NAS or something, I would trade like the Dow or look at the Russell as well. If you have a look at it, I don't know how it moved. I've not even looked at it, but so if you go on, look at that. Look at the Russell in the open. Look how fucking clean that is. Way cleaner than the NAS. Rips the highs. Strong 15 close. Top wick.
RTY.
Yeah, that's the Russell 2000. Way cleaner than the NAS.
Is that the code on Top Step?
Yep. RTYZ.
RTYZ.
Yep.
Does 3 and 4 make any difference?
Let me see. Yeah, 3.
Okay.
Let me pop it up here. Let me see.
Can I have a look at that?
So if we get on gold's not doing anything right, so we can have a look. So if we compare, let's go here 15. Move this chair away. So if we just let's mark on 2 p.m. 30 minutes before New York Open there. Oh, piss off. Excuse me. Here and here. Now you just compare these two.
Yeah.
I know which one I'd rather fucking trade. You can even see like look at all of this before this drop grabs the highs, and then the nicest entry here, which is a very nice entry, is ones. You close back below this. You get the top wick. And then you catch that drop, man. That's your fucking month done. You catch that drop.
Yeah.
And look at NAS. Before NAS had tried to push up, wicked the highs, wicked back down, and these wicks on NAS, these are, you get trapped in one of them, you fucking you blow your daily loss limit. These are big wicks. So if you have a look at what the fuck is it? It's YM. Yeah. Have a look at the Dow as well. I don't know how the Dow moved. Yeah, horrible as well. Look at the Dow as well. Horrible. Absolutely horrible. Russell is the cleanest.
Okay, I'll have to keep an eye on that, thank you.
Yeah, no worries, man, no worries. You can even, like, you know, like some people have open on their, like, New York session and watch one screen, the Russell, Nasdaq, ES, and the Dow, and just see which one's breaking out nicer. Like, if you're watching all these, this one, as soon as you see this jumping out, you're like, fuck everything else, I'm trading this, and you catch that move.
Yeah.
Got to be quite quick on it though, but yeah. Fucking
Even that bonkers guy took a big fat loss.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
Not broccoli and aubergine.
No, yeah. Broccoli and aubergine. No bottom looking at it. How yeah. I know, man. I know. So that's the thing. You haven't. See, if you look at gold on the hourly, failed to close below the previous low. And look at this instant push up. No fucking bottom wick on this. If this had given a quick bottom wick, yeah, I'd be buying this right now up into the previous hourly highs, which would be 10. But opened instant top wick. Doesn't seem like too much volume though. Yeah, not a lot of volume, man. Gold's coming up and grabbing all these trendline highs, but like I said, there's this 5 minute and hourly's opened with no bottom wick and instantly pushed up, so there's no entry on this just yet. No bottom wick on this. If this is given a quick bottom wick and retested these lows, that would be our perfect morning star formation. They already grabbing the previous hourly highs. There's your 10 ticks. But yeah, zero entry, no entry there whatsoever. So this motherfucking can push all at once. It's not my trade. Which makes me think you're gonna probably see it dip back down. But yeah, this right here is the damn move I wanted. Grabbing previous hourly highs, which, like I said, hadn't yet been grabbed. And there's already your 10 ticks. But no bottom wick, no trade. What was that? I just went to have my brunch. Yeah, well, it's like I say, it's a massive hourly and 4 hourly support. But the fact that you've now grabbed the previous hourly highs, if I was in any longs, that's my target. So in these levels, you never know, you may see it start pushing back down. You're grabbing all these highs on this trend line that I spoke about as well. It's taking its sweet ass time to get there, but it's now grabbing all these highs. I think you're going to see it spike up a little bit more. These are the 5 minute highs I marked out. It's the reason I haven't jumped in any sells. I would have loved to jump in the longs, but there's no entry just yet. Anyone short in that trend line on gold is either stacking up some sells or currently getting stopped out. But now that you've grabbed the previous hourly highs, this is then where you can start to see it roll over into a bottom wick. Ride with the breads in the chat. Get them breads in the chat, man. Saved ourselves a loss there. Because you hadn't grabbed any hourly or 30 minute highs. And you failed to close below this low. Failed to close below that low. Do you teach all these rules in your FW packages? Yes, Jake, teach everything, man. The whole entire strategy, as well as you get full access to the community, London streams every single day, multiple trade breakdowns, and even some one-to-ones if you want it as well. Because although we haven't been able to catch this entry, this analysis on gold has played out perfectly. Pound has grabbed some liquidity on the 5. Very nice, Pound. But yeah, I'm not here just to break down the charts. I want to actually take some trades with you guys as well, but there's no entry just yet. Oh yeah, grabbing them high. So that was the high I'd say that was going to be grabbed. Nice little reaction off there. It's pretty choppy though. I wouldn't be surprised if the pound just overall ranges until FOMC. I still think gold's going to spike up a little bit more, come and grab this high. Let me get rid of this high because we now grab this high. If I get rid of this support, it's getting a little bit messy. But yeah, if that motherfucker had given a bottom wick, I'd be in and out, and that'd be my day done. What was that? 13, yeah, very nice.
Wasn't even entering the 1 minute either.
No, it literally opened and bounced, which I think, you know, you could probably see this hourly come down and create a bottom wick. But I think you're going to see it spike a little bit more.
Yeah.
Potentially up into there. But this is a very nice resistance level here. You may now come down and fulfill the downside of this range a little bit more. So 5 minutes just pushed down. How many pips do you have back up into the highs? Is it worthwhile? Nah, 10, not bad. Not bad. Slightly risky, but I think you're going to see gold push up here. I just don't think... Oh, that one spoke too soon. I just don't think the range is really worth it.
We can't. The currency took that 1 minute bottom up and the futures didn't also.
Yeah, there's a very nice little quick bottom wick, retest that trend line. Grabbed. Yeah, the range is a little bit too tight for me to take that flip, but it's, yeah. Because I still think you're going to come up and liquidate these highs. It's too tight. Just grab the previous high, so you don't have to be managing. Bear volume is weak right now. I think all volume is a bit weak, to be honest. You know, you had a 15-minute fake out there. Tried to push down, failed to close below these lows, closed back above, and instantly pushing up. But the volume on these fives is not a lot. Yeah, I mean, like I say, if you can wick down before grabbing these highs, that's where I wanted to be buying into down here, which I still want to buy into, but it has to give me an entry where it's at least 15 ticks up into these highs, which, you know, to come all the way back down there is only 10. But from where it's at right here, up into them highs, is only 6 pips. 6 pips isn't worth it, unfortunately. But if let's just hide everything for a second. Because the analysis is played out perfectly, we just haven't got the damn entry yet. But remember, we still got no bottom wick on this Audi candle, which could be created at any point. But yeah, even this very tight little range. That's right. We could do at any point we get a spike in volume. We can see a little play. Oh, look at that! Pound futures liquidating that high, instant sell-off. Look at that. It's again, it's a bit messy, but there's an instant 7 ticks. So if anyone's short of that little liquidity, you probably want to be break even already. I'd love it if this 15 could close strong. Close above this level.
Yeah, it'd be nice.
Play it back up into them highs.
Futures have created like 4 top and 2 double bottom in the 1 minute. Currency looks so much cleaner sometimes.
Yeah, I think it is. I always kind of go off the currency, especially on the 5, just because it creates the wicks a little bit more.
Yeah.
Look at this 5 struggling. So if we can wick out this low and then come and grab the highs, it's possible. It's a very tight range, like I say, but it's possible. Do. 1953 to 5.5, no trade range. Yeah. I mean, yeah. In this little level here is a no trade range as well. If we break above here, then you can look to trade it. But again, the fact there's no bottom wick on this hourly is slightly sketchy. If you look back at gold, how many times has the hourly closed with no bottom wick on a bullish candle? Here it did actually. Other than that, yeah. See, on the futures, it does more than the currency. It'd be very hard to find on the currency. So you never know. It may not create. I'll be surprised, but it may not. But at any point, it could flip bearish. There's also an hourly resistance grabbing previous hourly highs, but I'd like to see it spike out this high first, because I still think people are trying to short this move down here, and gold stops above here. Third touch of a trend line, retail trap. Retail trap.
Do you think it'll tap your level up there on the 5 minute?
Yeah, possible. I think it's a nice level.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like it to.
How many ticks is that?
Retail is crying right now. Yeah, retails are stacking up some shorts. Retails are going full margin on these shorts with their stops just above this high. They see these little rejections, they load up more shorts, and their stop just above here. And you'll see what happens. I mean, I would like to be buying into this, but it's just given no entry. Has to make sense. But yeah, there you go. Retail's getting stopped out there on gold. There you go. So there's that push, which was the push I wanted to take, but we got no bottom wick. And there's 16 ticks. So analysis has played out perfectly there. Just no entry, unfortunately. But yeah, anyone who is jumping in this short push on gold is currently getting stopped out. So that's the trendline liquidity that you want to be looking to play. You can trade liquidity grabs like double tops and double bottoms, and trade liquidity grabs with trend lines as well. So what's this time? I think we talked about these. We talked about these liquidity grabs in another stream recently as well. Usually I can trade into them, but we didn't get the opportunity to trade into today, which is fine. 20.
53 is a strong level as well on the 50.
There you go, look at that push. Damn, I would have loved to take it now. Good afternoon, what's going on, Angel Man? What's going on? What's going on? Yeah, if that had just given that little bottom wick, we would have been making some serious bank right now. We'd be done for the day. But it's okay. It's push up, even though we called it perfectly. It's not our trade. We got to stick to the plan. Yeah, we called this entire move back up very, very well. And the whole reason for wanting this push up, we knew this push was coming. Whenever you see a trend line like this on gold that's been tapped 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times without having any liquidity grabs, I can already guarantee that liquidity grab is coming in at any point, and that's it right there. And that's your push. 15 on pound looking nice. Yeah. Oh, look at that push on gold, motherfucker. Yeah, gold. Sorry, pound. Yeah, pound wicked out that previous high that we spoke about, and yeah, instant sell off there as well. Look at that. Instant what? 12 ticks? Look at that push on gold. Damn. Damn. Mother effer. But yeah, at least we're not on the wrong side of it though. Although we didn't get to jump in the longs, at least we're not like most people probably on the wrong side of this gold move right now. Trying to jump in these shorts. Either still sacking up shorts or getting incredibly hunted. So yeah, we tapped into my upper level now. Remember, we still have no bottom wick on this alley. Plan for gold. Plan for gold. I don't know. It's difficult because there's no bottom wick on this hourly, so at any point this could start to flip bearish. I think you're going to come and grab the highs one more time. And well, I mean, I would have loved to have taken this long move up. This was kind of the trade I wanted, but we didn't get the entry, which is fine. But yeah, if you look at gold on the hourly now, you've grabbed both of the previous hourly highs, which is exactly what you'd want to see before a potential push down. But also, you know, the reason you are also seeing this bounce is because you're trading off this level we spoke about. It's a very simple support and resistance. You execute off that level. What, you've just got 20 ticks for the day. But now you kind of have to, unfortunately, see how you're going to react around here. But no bottom wick on this hourly is the reason I couldn't be riding this puppy. Video has set stop loss and TP on trade of 8. It's just putting in the orders, man. So if you're long 10 contracts, your stop loss is just to sell it back. So you put in a sell order of 10, and then vice versa with the TP. You just got to remember to, if there's no such thing as in like real trading, setting TPs and stop loss. You just have to put them in as orders. So like I say, if you got long on gold of this level 10 contracts, you wanted to set your TP up here, you just put in a sell order of however many you want to take out up here, and stop loss, yeah, sell order as well. And then obviously if your TP order gets hit, then you have to remember to delete your sell order, your stop loss order. Same with partials as well. The image getting that was the 1 minute. Yeah, I still, without the bottom wick on the 30, I still wouldn't have taken it. Because that's our perfect morning star formation. If you don't get the bottom wick, then you don't trade it. So we want something like this. You have that resistance, you grab the highs, you push down, and you get the retest, you don't grab the highs, and then you have to push. So yeah, without that quick little bottom wick on the hourly, down into here, you can't really get it. But if you had got it, like we've been seeing how often they come up recently, you can pretty much be buying off that retest. Your stop loss goes below that low for like 4 ticks. You know, you're buying it up into these levels, you've got like a 1 to 5 risk to reward. Well, you spiked up into highs of, yeah, like a 1 to 6 in like, what, 15 minutes? Which is pretty damn huge. Pretty damn huge on Goldie. But yeah, we're back at this alley level where we could also see a push, but I think you're going to spike up these highs one more time. Because even on this hourly, on the currency chart, it doesn't even have a bottom wick. And if you look at how many times in the currency chart you get a bullish candle of no bottom wick, it's very, very rare. Where's the last time? Did you have one there?
I think it can retrace back.
Yeah, me too. I think it could at any point. I agree. Which I would like to see. And if this does flip bearish, you're going to see gold push back down into these levels.
Yeah.
Which would be very nice.
If I start seeing rejections, then
yeah, I think you're going to. If you can wick out these highs again but not close above, then that's going to be the first sign. So all these upper liquidity levels have all been hit. Smashed. Anyone jumping in shorts off this trend line.
that trend line, that Right there, that waiting for the close.
Yeah.
That's huge.
Yeah, solid, man. Solid.
Already closed above. Look for longs.
Quick little push down. Yeah, look for longs.
Yeah.
Nice little quick, what, bounce off even this level?
Yeah.
13.
And those candles aren't the cleanest, though.
And it just shows like how literally how easy it is to catch 10 ticks on gold. Like from this push, this little fake out. If you had an instant bottom wick there, you'd be riding it up there. You got 20 ticks literally in 20 minutes, $2,000. This is why patience is key. And setups like this come multiple times a day if you're patient and disciplined and wait for them. Multiple times a day. So you've just left a double top there. If you come and grab the previous 5, you may see a push back up into these highs. Already starting to see some rejections. So this setup here is almost identical to this one I took yesterday. Where is it? So if you look at that setup I just showed on that hourly there, literally identical to this setup here. So if you got the bottom wick, and then that's when you saw the push.
Yeah. Oh, there's clean. You can make a move.
Yeah. You don't need NAS. You don't need NAS, you don't need anything else. Unless you've mastered gold and you're consistently putting bank on gold, I personally wouldn't worry about anything else.
Once again, you are correct.
Yes, sir. But it's easy to do, you know. I started to watch it a little bit again, and I started to trade a little bit. I was like, I don't actually know why I'm fucking trading this, to be honest. I said this to Lewis recently. When I closed up, last week, like, up like $5,000, I showed it to Lewis, I was like, you know, this is the power of... I was getting to a point where I was like, you know, I'll trade a little bit of gold in London, trade a little bit of NAS in the US, and the results were just so up and down. And it was mainly because I was trying to do NAS and trying to do too many things. It was like, I make enough money just trading gold.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this.
Absolutely.
Second entry.
Yeah, I need to
Yeah. That's lovely.
So,
That's lovely. That's
like yesterday, it was like his NAS was like so choppy and like so volatile within that range that I'll do a couple of like forward testing charts.
Yeah.
I honestly got ripped to shreds.
Yeah. It's if NAS is ranging, you can get ruined. Especially in the US.
Really did.
You can blow accounts. Fucking daily loss limit's gone in one trade.
100% would have been yesterday.
That's
I'm not even gonna lie.
Angel just got long. That's a great trade, Angel. Very nice. Beautiful. So you got long there. Yeah, lovely entry, man. Looks like you have some shorts and you flipped the buy somewhere long, which is great. This is very good. Look at that pushing. Yeah, NAS ranges at the open. Try and wait for 5-minute closures. Yeah, good luck.
Yeah.
It's fucking impossible. Unless you trade with like one contract. But even still, one contract on NAS. Fuck, man, one contract can move quick on NAS.
Yeah.
Highest lot contract you trade on gold. Highest I've traded is 15.
Cool.
I mainly trade 5 though. 5. I mainly trade 10. The only time I've taken 15 is if I've had an entry to scale into a loser. But for the most part, I'm always trading 10. 10's kind of my sweet spot on where I'm comfortable at the minute, where it doesn't really affect me in any sort of way. I can trade from a very neutral perspective, trading 10 contracts on gold. By like, I don't know, by end of the year or something, I'd like to be consistently maybe trading 15 or 20, but it's going to be a pretty big jump. But yeah, 10 for me right now is a pretty good sweet spot. I can manage my losses very well. I don't really take big losses, and the monetary side is it's nothing. Suitable for a 100k account. I'd say stick to 5. Sticking to 5 is pretty good. What's the profit target? What, 6,000 I believe on 100k. So if you trade 5 contracts, you go for what, like 20 to 40 ticks a week. It can be like $2,000 a week. In 3 weeks you could be funded. Depends how well you manage your risk, to be honest. Like I can easily afford to trade 15 contracts, and I wouldn't have even hit my max day loss ever really. But it's more so I'm not ready to trade 15 contracts mentally. But only 3k drawdown. Yeah, so you just have to manage your loss. Yeah, like, so for me on gold, like my average loss on gold for the past like 4 months or something is probably like 5 to 10 ticks max. I never really take losses more than 10 ticks. It happens, but it's very rare, and I never take a loss bigger than 20. So it all depends on the position size you can trade. All depends on how much you can manage and how well you manage your losses. Like if you're still taking like 20 to 30 tick losses, you don't want to be trading 5 or 10 contracts. You don't want to be trading anywhere near that. So
What's the account gone?
yeah, it's the account gone. Yeah, my losses are never more than 1%. I haven't hit more than 1% loss in like, I don't know, over 5 months or something. My chart. Let me share. I've where is it? I'll show you. Let me show you. Okay, well, I think our average loss for like June and July was like 7 to 10. I think. I haven't updated my journal the past week or so though. But let's have a look. Gold still pushing up, hasn't grabbed any previous 5-minute lows, which I think you're going to see grab soon. As soon as the 15 grabs the previous high, you may start to see some rejections. Why is my internet being so slow today? Australia does not have the best internet, I tell you what. Holy shit.
I honestly still find that mad.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. I can't pay for any better of a one, and I can just about load a fucking Google Doc.
Oh Jesus!
Honestly, it's taken. I mean, it's slower than normal today. I don't know why. But yeah, it's
The weather's horrible, obviously.
it's too hot. They slow down the Wi-Fi. Tell you to get outside. I'm lagging crazy right now. My trading view is slow. Yeah, same as me, man. At least you're next to all the servers. Pair's terrible. Yeah, it's crazy. I don't know why it's so bad here in Australia. Honestly, it's like even Thailand has better internet. Honestly, I can't
The internet there was really good.
yeah, internet in Thailand's great. Yeah, surprisingly, it's great. Let's have a look here. Ooh, look at this rejection on Goldie. Let's see how this 5's going to close here. I don't want to miss this. Even Sunny Coast, you have internet issues. Yeah, I know, you're telling me, man. I'm here in the Sunny Coast, and yeah, it's. I pay for like the best one that I can pay. I can't pay for any better ones. It's quite annoying. Let's have a look. There you go. So when's this? This is in June. Who's this emailing me? Oh fuck. Yeah, biggest loss in June on stream was what, 7 ticks, so 10 contracts, $700. So what's that, like what, 0.5%? I think in July, I think I got slipped a little bit, and it was like 15 was the biggest loss, and that was still only 1% risk, and that's trading 10 contracts. And what was it in August? I'm gonna take many trades in August. Biggest loss in August, $400, and that would have ended up hitting full stop loss. So great management. And September, I have an update. I need to update this. I think September so far is like -3 or -4. Yeah, -4. So the amount, the size of the contract that you can trade, it honestly depends on how well you can manage your risk. But still, it's still, you know, although I'm trading like fixed contracts, it's still between 1 to 2% risk. Look at this 30 close on gold. Holy shit, that would have been a banger of a trade. Oh my days. Would have been an absolutely monster of a trade. I'm on Elon Starlink. It's probably better than yours. And a Mountain Sticks. Yeah, I may have to try that, man. I may have to give it a try. Oh man, that would have been an absolute juicy trade if we had got that entry. Holy. Yeah, 24 ticks. Wow, look at that. Beautiful push. If I had my levels a little bit up, tapped into it perfectly. I mean, as long as it keeps pushing, I can't jump in it just yet. I need to see some of these lows here get grabbed. As soon as some of these lows get grabbed here on gold, amazing. Yeah, my internet's with TPG. And I pay for like the top one. I don't know, it's like $100 a month or some shit. It's fucking crap. But I can't get any better. That's the annoying thing. So maybe opening a trading floor in Australia is not the best idea.
No, it may not be.
I don't think it will be. I have to do it in Thailand. Oh, this run on gold is painful to watch. This was we called this, that's the only annoying thing, is that we called this entire move so well, but sometimes it just doesn't give you that entry. The only entry I needed here was that a small little bottom wick, like of what, 3 ticks, and boom. And that's how quick they're placing them up. Starlink does well for me also. Yeah, maybe I might have to give it a try. It might be better. I'm not in any contracts, so I can change at any point, which is good. I'm gonna Google it. So I appreciate the recommendations. I might give it a try. Enjoy, Harry. Take it easy, man. See you tomorrow. See you later, man. Yeah, maybe I'll try order Starlink. I don't know how much it is, but it's probably worth it. I didn't even know you could get it in Australia, to be honest. But yeah, the next long opportunity on gold, which I'm kind of waiting for here, is just to come and grab some 5-minute lows. Come and liquidate some 5-minute lows, and I can look for it. Service address. 18. Let me see if I can get it to this address. I'll be stoked if I can. Oh yeah, you can. Nice. I wonder how much better it is. I'd love to do a speed test, see how much better it is. I might have to get it. There may be business contracts with better uploads you can get. I don't know. Well, no, I couldn't. Yeah, yeah, maybe. Oh, is that for Starlink? Yeah, maybe, man. I'll try and have a look. I'll have a look after this. I don't want to ruin the instant now, but yeah, I might have a look. Because it's not even the one that I've got. It's like a shit package. It's just with my address, I literally just can't get any more. And even where I was in Brisbane, I couldn't even get any more. Australia's too big. But yeah, for the trading retreat in Bali, it should be pretty sweet there. Bali looks pretty popular for nomads, so I assume it's pretty decent. You get a lot of traders in Bali as well, actually. Pretty cool. Seeing a lot of traders in Bali. And let me try. I'm gonna try and that's what I share tomorrow. Come on, Goldie. Give us an entry, man. Give us the damn entry. He could be open to short soon as a little retracement. It's quite aggressive because the 30 just closed strong. But you're not closing above this level. You can stop above that resistance to come back down. Yeah, it's quite aggressive though. That was actually a nice little flip there. The only reason I didn't take that flip is just because my break-even point was here and it was only 7 ticks. Although it has, you know, pushed 18, we never knew it was going to flip that much. But yeah, that was actually a nice little flip. So you're being break-even at 7, which is, yeah, it's just, unfortunately 7 is just too small of a range. But that 5-minute flip there was nice because this 5-minute was an instant bottom wick. And then reflip back bullish. But my break-even point has to be these highs, which, yeah, it unfortunately wasn't worth it. Although it's pushed now. You know, that's hindsight trading. At the time, it wasn't big enough to trade. Right now, I have 108 1 minutes versus 4 minutes up. It's not stable to the upside. Yeah, I'm gonna see what some other people use around here, and maybe I may have to give it a go. So you've just failed to close above the highs on gold. If you can see this 5-minute push back down, stops above the highs. It's quite aggressive though. Yeah, you got press a pretty big wick rejection there on gold, and your stop's going to be pretty good. I just think it's a bit too aggressive. There's no real confirmation just yet. Yeah, even my trading view's lagging today. If you break that high, you may just keep pushing up. But if you fail to close above this high, you know, you never know. Who knows? Could you see that whole entire move retraced? Possibly. Possibly. I'm gonna put in a. Let me see if we reject it here. I think if I take this, I'm only gonna put in half risk today. I haven't put it in just yet. I was about to put it in. I would have just got tagged there on the futures chart.
The body closes below 1954, yeah.
Yeah. The range is very tight on the futures.
Yeah. Oh, you're looking at the futures and you're at the screen.
Yeah.
I get it. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, I got my execution here and then the charts here.
Boom.
Yeah, now re-breaking the highs. Re-breaking the highs, so you may just keep pushing up, which is going to kind of leave a lot of opportunity to retrace. Drop the gold, Aaron. Yeah, I'm trying to dump the markets. More screens equals more money. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely it does. More screens, more charts, more money.
Alice said that I wouldn't be one of those guys to have multiple screens, but
Get on it, man. Get on
I
it.
don't know.
Oh, look at this push. Fuck, man. You know what's crazy? If we had got in these longs, every trailed stop, we'd be trailing stops at like 20 ticks right now.
Yeah.
Below every 5-minute low, you wouldn't have got taken out. So that's the power of trading when there's volume. Look at that. So you'd stop would be here.
$2,000.
Yeah, you'd be locking in stop loss is in like 2,100 trailed in profit right now. Gotta shoot, catch you tomorrow, guys. Yeah, enjoy Corey, man. Appreciate you tuning in. See you on the next one, man.
It's over yet.
No. We're sitting here till we get 10 pips, whether you like it or not.
Okay.
Tick, sorry. I don't trade that stuff.
No.
Oh man, would have been such a good trade. But it just goes to show. Look at that. Oh, 30 ticks, 30 tickaroonies.
Oh, Jesus.
Sell from 1934? Nah, not yet. Yeah, I would have potentially could have taken the rest of the week off with FOMC tomorrow if we got that push. Holy. Their volume's going up, second wind, yeah. Well, this is literally the entire fucking retracement that I wanted. And it was a pretty simple move to call up. Like, you know, it was just 4 hour hourly support. Like, it was nothing really that difficult to it. Probably should have just executed it, but hindsight. But yeah, look, you can see, look, it's just 4 hour. Instead of having it like a level, I probably should have had it, as a big zone. And it's just 4 hour resistance. Resistance break above. Initial wick regrabs the low. Buying off that support is almost 40 ticks in profit. So it's just, yeah. There was no reason to be looking for sells unless you'd closed incredibly bearish. But as long as you hold above that support, just go long. You go long and yeah, you just made your week. Buying off that level. Stop loss based off you close by that level. And there's 40 ticks. You'd see the wick. Yeah, that's the thing, yeah. I don't care that this is pushing up because it's not my trade, you know. If we had got that little wick there, that would literally be my perfect setup that we've been seeing coming up a lot recently. It came up yesterday. Yeah, that would have been the trade right there. Stop loss below the liquidity low. And yeah, that's literally the entire move. And that's 35 ticks on the 5 minute. You'd be trailing very, 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 very well. Yeah, on the 5 minute you'd be trailing there. And there's your play was. So what you're locking in, you're probably about to get stopped out for 33 ticks, $3,000 right there. Did you take? No, very close, man. We were very, very close. There was no bottom wick on the hourly, and that's all I wanted. I wanted a tiny bottom wick on this here, and yeah, I would have been riding that puppy all the way up. But yeah, it's pushed. Like I said, it's pushed up perfectly, but it's not my trade, unfortunately. Great to call it. Sometimes you'll call amazing moves, but sometimes you just won't get the entry, and that's okay. But I got to tell myself it's okay. It's not okay, really. Now I'm gonna have to spend the rest of the day revenge trading. And yeah, more confluences to go long is this trend line coming on down here. Like I said before this entire push up, anyone who's jumping in shorts here and shorts here, they're going to have stops either at break even here or just above this high. And every single one got grabbed. Every single one. You see these rejections? More retails jump in shorts, stops above these highs, and they're getting completely squeezed out. And they've just blown their account again. A very simple trendline liquidity play. Let me call them closed charts before I get phone. Yeah, all good, man. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. Me too. So I'm just going to go on for the next 20 minutes, just in case. Yeah, there's some London volume again. What's that? Short squeeze. Yeah, short squeeze. Absolutely. Then the daily is overall bullish on gold as well. But yeah, I think it's a short squeeze. A very, very big one. A very, very big one. You've almost retraced the entire Asia move, which is huge. Huge, huge, huge. 20 minutes to hourly. Just want to take it in. Yeah.
You might take out that 1956.
I think it's going to. Yeah, I really think it's going to now. Absolute monster of a move. Didn't grab any 5 minute lows yet, which can happen at any point as well. But yeah, absolutely huge move. And this is why, you know, some days you'll catch 10 ticks, and some days you'll catch fucking 30. All based off what the market gives you, just trailing below each 5 minute low. You got it from here. Like I say, your stop loss is now $3,000 locked in profit. There's your trade for the week. Take the rest of the week off by Tuesday at 8 AM London time. This is why I love trading gold so much. Look how simple these levels are. Rejection, rejection, rejection. Boom. To be fair, even this push on the 30, this would have been a nice morning star formation if this candle here hadn't broken that low as well. So that's like an extra liquidity grab. Like the one I took yesterday is this. You get the initial rejection, you wick out the low, and then you get the retest. But if you grab the low again, then you don't really want to take it. So that was the one I took yesterday, which worked out really well. And this one today had grabbed it 2 more times before then having the push. So yeah, it grabbed even more liquidity. Now it's just fucking ripping, and I can't jump in this until we grab some 5-minute lows, unfortunately. But it'll be interesting now to see kind of how I may have to trade New York today. It'll be interesting now to see how New York's going to react after London's had such a big move. Is New York just going to completely retrace this? It's possible. It's very possible. So it's a huge move in London. So these highs are going to be the next highs to be grabbed on gold. You know, you can still easily see a bottom wick at any point back down to here. Grab that 30 low before wicking out the highs. But it's unlikely to come in the next 15 minutes. Oh man, may fucking happen right now actually. As soon as you come and grab some 5-minute lows, that's when you can look for this push back up. Grab some 5-minute lows and then keep pushing the highs. It's pretty overextended now though. It's a big short. Yeah, again the big short. From here back up to here. Yeah, 12. 12's not bad. But yeah, pretty much literally like almost the exact same thing to the highs right now. Same thing we were talking about before. If anyone is shorting gold right now, they're going to be doing something like this. They go short here, put their stop just above this little resistance, and yeah, you're going to see these highs grabbed. If I get longs into these highs, amazing. But yeah, be watching this high to get grabbed on the currency chart before who knows what US could bring. I mean, it's not going to happen in the next like 2 hours now. Your gold's probably going to range for the next 2-3 hours and probably wait for pre-New York. After what I mean, still, it's not an insane move, but it's a clean move for London. It's a 40 tick bounce off a very nice level. What goes up must come down, someone said. Yeah, true. Thing is, on gold, yeah, that's like, it's pretty likely. But if you do that on something like NAS, and NAS keeps creating all-time highs, you're pretty fucked. But yeah, like anywhere in this anywhere in this resistance. I mean, I'm not going to jump in the sells now because it's too aggressive. But anywhere in this resistance, yeah, you could easily see a pullback as well. But it's not just going to be a plain sailing pullback. If you guys on YouTube will be live again for the London session tomorrow. The only reason I'm on today is because I didn't do an Asian. But yeah, we'll be live again tomorrow. For you guys on Zoom, I will very likely be trading New York today. I'm not going to trade London anymore because it's just going to range for the while and I'll get FOMO and jump into position. You could just see it go sideways for the next hour until pre-New York. But I think pre-New York and New York can be pretty interesting today. You may wish to. It's 15% off.
I was actually looking for the longs like from the start of the stream, but like there was no any real entry for me.
Yeah, nah, same as me, man. We called this entire move up, but it's like even on the 15 here, once you close back above the support, that's the fake out confirmed, which is amazing. Then you want a quick little bottom wick, and then well, I mean, as soon as you close back above, that's the confirmation. So as soon as it then confirmed, just instantly pushed. It was insane. Like no entry.
Like when the breakout happened, it was like already near to the hourly close, so that was also not legit.
Yeah. What was it?
I
Yeah.
also went for an hour. Like I was like, I will miss this boom, but nah.
Yeah. Nah. I wanted this whole entire move. But yeah, and if like I say, if we had got like a quick bottom wick there, the first bottom wick of the hourly, you could have taken the flip, and yeah, you would have been riding this whole move up. But yeah, without
Definitely.
that, no, would have been a fucking banger of a trade, absolute banger of a trade.
I saw your post regarding the Morningstar pattern. It was nice, yeah.
Yeah, it was, man. Yeah, it was very nice. Very nice. Live again for US. Now I won't go live for US, but I'll share any setups for sure. I'll share all the levels. I want to let price develop a little bit more, and then I'll kind of readjust all of these, and we'll go again because I think this can either US is just going to continue pushing higher, or it's going to potentially retrace a lot of this. Could a retest entry be considered on this move? Where from, man? Like from if we come back down into here to like continue pushing higher, or do you mean like could you have considered this down here? If you mean this one down here, yeah, absolutely. That's kind of what I wanted to bounce, but I actually had my level a little bit low for some reason. I had it like down here, but yeah, all of this here was a lovely level. 1953. The level's looking at 1953. Yeah, one thing is like if you're gonna look for like retest from these levels to go long, I would rather take the short down into that and see how we react, because that's also going to be like 20 ticks. I still think you can pretty comfortably catch 10, 15, 20 tick move today. I think you're going to get another nice pusher on gold. So as soon as you grab these highs, for the next like hour, 2 hours, you'll probably see it range, and then either pre-New York or New York Open. Yeah, I mean you could easily see gold create a bottom wick and come back down and retest this level for like 24 ticks. So yeah, if you're gonna see a retracement that deep, rather than waiting for it to get here before going long, I would look for some 5-minute flips to jump in the short down there, because at least once you get down into these regions, if you've already made 20 ticks and it just keeps pushing down, well then you don't really care. And when it gets into this level, there's less predicting going on. You're not trying to expect gold to bounce from here. You've already got the short, so you don't really care what price comes down into. If you get longs again, amazing. But if it keeps pushing down and you retrace like back into 1950 on the futures chart, then yeah, you're almost pretty covered. And like if we look at, I'll just show you guys because it's annoying, but we're not going to get a trade in the next 8 minutes now. But in order for like if you look at this on the hourly now, the likelihood of hourly coming back down to create a bottom wick at this level at like 1954 is very likely, very likely. Because you got this whole move up. Like I say, I don't think it's going to come in the next like 2 hours. Yeah, at some point you could easily see a bottom wick and then a push. Is anyone playing in the background? But it's giving a lot of bass. No, it's my girlfriend's car. It's my girlfriend's car. Fucking loud. Better stop now. It's gone now. Yeah, she was parking in the garage as a fucking car. Makes the whole fucking house shake. We're gonna get kicked out of this place in a minute. I revenged my 10 ticks. Really bad by me. Where did you get it from, David? I mean, it's not bad as long as it was valid. 1955.1, 55.1 here. I mean, it's a big bottom wicket. It's pretty nice, to be honest. 55.1. Yeah, I mean, I take the 10 ticks. So I came into little drawdown. It was quite nice, to be honest, man. I was also looking at it if I had just got the little squeeze of this low. If we just quickly wicked out that low, yeah, I would have been in there with you, man. I don't think it was a bad trade though. But yeah, you got your 10 ticks. That's done for the day. The only reason I was a little bit skeptical about taking it is like, where's your stop gonna be? Kind of gonna have to be like down here, which is what 17 is not bad. Yeah, get your 10 ticks and yeah, take it, man. Does she drive a Hummer? Nah, she drives like a, I don't know, like a sport BMW X6 or something. Yeah, it's very loud. It's quite selfish if you ask me, to be honest. Disrupting my stream. But they're like, again, David, you've just seen again, like, you did the same shit yesterday and it's amazing. You've just seen how quick it is to just to take your 10 ticks. That's why these, as long as you're patient, these 10, 15, 20 ticks on gold can come up at any point and you can catch them within 5 minutes. So what did you get there? You got long from what, 55.1. How long did it take to play it? What, 5 minutes? 10? And that's your trade for the day. Yeah, like what, 10 minutes, if that? And I promise you, 10 ticks to some people would be like, oh no, it's nothing. I guarantee you pull out 10 ticks 2 to 3 times a week, net profit. Well, like I say, you change your fucking life. And I'm actually dropping for you guys on YouTube, a video about this tonight. I was waiting for my guy to give me my thumbnail, but he's not making it in time, so I'm just gonna drop it tonight anyway. But yeah, I got a video coming tonight on gold about literally how 10 ticks on gold consistently can change your entire game. And if you net like what, you go 10, 15, 20 ticks 2 to 3 times a week, so you end the week up 30 plus ticks consistently, boom, you don't need anything else. If you just grab the highs, yeah, look at that, you just wicked out the highs there. So like I said, anyone who was jumping in shorts, you got longs into the liquidity, very nice. We're close to the double top we have to hit. Yeah, exactly, man. Yeah, exactly. You got longs into the double top. Amazing. All right, Zoom guys. I'll let you guys go because we're not going to see a push in the next like 5 minutes. It's very unfortunate we didn't get to catch this push, but this would have been an absolute banger of a call. But I'm going to let price develop a little bit more, and then I'm going to refresh all of my levels. If you guys on Discord, I'll send in the new levels and liquidity points in trade setups as well. But yeah, so we'll jump on again about pre-New York. So.
Alright, and see you. Bye.
Enjoy, guys. Take it easy. Talk to you guys soon. Bye. For you guys on YouTube, I'm gonna wrap up there. Unfortunately, we didn't get that play, but it was a very nice call. And I was like, what, 2 ticks away from catching like a absolute banger of a position. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy today's stream. If you did take some knowledge, remember, drop a little like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I'll be live for you guys again on YouTube tomorrow, the exact same time for the London session again. And I'll probably try and release that video tonight for you guys, which has a lot of value and kind of breaks down the gold future strategy just in a little bit more depth. But yeah, I appreciate you guys taking time to tune in, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for the next London stream again. All right, see you guys then. Trade safe. Peace.